Hello everyone, this is Jeremy with Humble Organics. We are about 6 weeks before our average last frost date here in Colorado Springs, and I've just actually planted a full garden bed of things like salad greens, Asian greens, spinach, beets, kohlrabi, kale, Swiss chard, and we're a little bit early in the season to be planting that with 6 weeks to go until the last spring frost. We might want to wait another 2 weeks normally because the weather can be pretty erratic here in Colorado. However, we are going to be using a hoop tunnel. And so what I want to show you in this video is how to construct one of these. It's very simple to do. And these will give you a lot of extra heat in early spring and help you get a faster start on your season. And we will be able to be eating salad greens by Memorial Day easily if we're getting the garden planted this early in the season. So you can kind of see the frame that we have set up. So I have a 12 by 4 bed here. And we just attach, these are just PVC pipes that you can get for really cheap at a hardware store. And I want to show you how we attach those to the bed. So we'll take a look here at these conduit straps that we use. You can pick up really inexpensively at your hardware stores. They're probably going to be in the electrical section. You just want to make sure you get the right size that's going to fit your PVC, and then just screw them into the side of your bed like you see here. And so for a 4 by 12 foot bed, we have 4 of these PVC hoops. Okay, so what we've spread over the top of those PVC pipes is just greenhouse film. And so you want to purchase this. We purchased ours online. There are several options online to purchase it. Size-wise, for a bed, ours is 12 by 4. You want a length of 22 to 23 feet, probably long. And then I actually prefer to get 10 feet wide. All the place that I ordered from was 12 feet wide, so it's a little bit wider than I wanted, but that's okay. And so we spread that across the PVC pipes, and I want to show you how we fasten it then to the bed. All right, so you can see here the way we've fastened it. So we just kind of wrapped it around, and I just tuck all the extra plastic in. And we use these clamps, spring clamps, which you can get at a hardware store for, I think I paid about $1.29 for these. And I just kind of clamp it up. And then because we have a lot of wind here in Colorado, we use some brick pavers to just weigh it down. Now I want to show you what I do on the sides as well. Okay, so here we are on the side, and this is really vital if you're going to be using hoop tunnels. So the one thing about hoop tunnels, on a day like this when it's sunny out, you're getting a lot of sun, if you have this thing closed up, this tunnel will literally get 30 to 40 degrees above the temperature outside. So if it's a 60, 70 degree day, you're going to be hitting the 100 mark and killing everything that you have growing in this hoop tunnel. So you need to have some method for venting. Now, what you can see is we use these spring clamps. Okay, so some people will actually attach the plastic. There are special attachments that you can buy to kind of hook it down all the way along the PVC pipe. You can use those are great. They're also kind of expensive, to be honest, and the spring clamps work just as well. So you can see we've kind of attached the plastic to the PVC with the spring clamp. And then the really nice thing is when we need to vent, so like a day like today, we're going to need to get some air circulating under there. So I can just pull this up and just clamp it. And we've got it vented. And then at night, I can just take off the clamp, pull it back down, and close it up to keep the heat in at night. So it's really important that you have a venting system. And if you're at all worried that you're going to absentmindedly forget and leave the thing closed during the day, then I would just always leave it a little bit vented. You'll still get some extra heat gain in there. It'll be good for your plants. Plants are going to grow really, really much faster in here than they would if we just left them out. Now, one last point I want to make is do be careful with cold, because plastic is really good at holding in heat during the day, and if you close it up at night, it will maintain some of that heat. The soil is going to be hot, it's going to be giving off heat in there. But if it's going to get super cold at night, plastic is not really a great insulator. And so if it's going to get like low 20s, you want to make sure that you put some extra frost protection down. Like we use floating row covers. We got lots of posts about that if you want to check it out. But don't completely rely on plastic for a really, really cold freeze, because it's just not going to hold in enough heat. So that's pretty much it. That's how to make a really simple hoop tunnel. And we highly recommend it, as we said, to get food a lot earlier in the summer than we would otherwise. Happy gardening.